Ryan here with a new video. Looking forward to, Ryan here with a new video, and I am looking forward to spend this lovely half an hour or so with you. All right. Don't forget, folks, to like and subscribe. Help out your boy to get out into the YouTube universe and reach more people. I believe this information here that I am working on and also talking about is worth listening to, because this is something that I struggled with myself, and I didn't have any help. No, nobody showed up to help me at the time when I was going through um, going through a rough patch, a rough period of time. Yeah, there were no help. So, hey, Christy. So what happened? I have to figure this thing out here on my own. And it was a challenge. Last I fell down, get back up, not knowing what I was doing. I didn't have any coach or any mentor to really tell me exactly what to do to solve my own problem, because this was my problem, nobody else's. And I can tell you something, for those of you who are going through this problem here, there is no savior, none, nobody coming to help you. All right, you can look up in the sky all you want. There is no man up there riding on the cloud who's gonna come down here and save you. Not gonna happen. This is on you. And guess what? Don't go out looking for any sympathy. If you get it, accept it, but don't go out looking for it. You will be greatly disappointed if you do that. Don't go out to look for sympathy. All right? So, stay here with me, and we're going to talk more about this. So, right, Christy. So, the self image, and that's what our topic is on tonight, the self image. It, it look in your own mind, and you will see where you are, where you are. You can see yourself fighting with whoever hurt you in the past. You can see that, and I want you to take a look at that. That is your imagination. You are, because it's not real. It's just in your head. You are visualizing it. I want you to understand what is going on there. That is you preparing yourself to get yourself in some type of problems in the future. I want you to shut that down whenever that pops up. Throw some affirmations in there. I want you to go the opposite direction of that picture that you are seeing in your head, which is you seeing yourself fighting with somebody, and you cannot wait to tell this person how you feel and so forth. Maybe in some instances that might be good for you, so you can get that off your chest, and that's fine. But I don't think it's good in every single situation to do that. Cause more problems. Okay? So we want to try something else here. Don't forget, folks, while you are here, like and subscribe. Help out your boy to get out into the YouTube universe. Okay? Now, the self-image, the image that you see in your head. You see you and this person fighting, having the most crazy type of confrontation. And I want you to take a look at that. Don't try to run away from it. Hold that picture there. You need to confront it and deal with it. Okay? Deal with it mentally. So, so whenever you run into that person, you can resolve it peacefully. You don't have to get angry and get upset and get pissed off and tell them, and say things to them which you might end up regret saying later on. So when that picture popped, when that scene popped up in your mind where you guys are having this crazy confrontation and you are saying some stuff, don't run away from it. Hold it, stay there with it. And I want you to go the opposite direction of it. I want you to see yourself, maybe not that person, but I want you to see yourself treating people kindly, lovingly. I try to throw those affirmations in there. So, going the opposite of this hostile image that you hold, because we're trying to change the self-image here, okay? The image of ourselves. And this is our internal image. It's difficult to do. Our mind cannot stop going around scanning, looking for the problems, and then pinpoint them and tell you this is the problem that you need to deal with. Yes, you need to deal with it, but you need to deal with it calmly and peacefully. Okay? So, we are going to work on that. Throw those affirmations in there. Like I said, do not run away from the problem. I want you not to have to, we have to face those demons. We have to walk up to the lion and the pathway and face that lion, right? Like Jehoshaphat. So, hold that image there, deal with it. This is what you have to deal with. Maybe it was you who said something to them the wrong way at first, and then you don't get to dictate how they react to you. And they might react in a way which you don't like. All right? So it goes both ways. Or maybe they're just assholes and they just say stuff to you. Either way, it doesn't matter right now because we are trying to change ourselves here. What these people do, say, and do, it's on them. It might hurt us, but we also have a job to do. And the job is to change our image of ourselves. Have you ever seen some people sometime online and the words that leave their mouths, how disgusting it sounds? You don't want to be talking like that. You do not want anybody to talk to you like that. If they do, we want to get to the point where we look at them and be like, okay, you are extremely angry, and we just leave it where it is. We don't need to carry that person, burden around, which is their anger and their resentment and their bitterness. We don't need to walk around with that. So we can look at them, and because we have to, we need to train ourselves to the point where we can look at that person and we don't have to worry about them. So change that image of ourselves, internal image. Because back in the day when I was going through this, I have a lot of these scenes. Never really happened, really. Most of what I think of there never really happened. But you know what happened? Later on, I find myself in some similar situations. So it might not happen the way how exactly I think it was gonna happen, but it happens, right? So I want to lead you, guide you away from those inevitable situations, because if you keep on replaying that in your head over and over, you cannot help but attract it. It might not be now, but 5 years later, 7 years later, because you played for so long, your internal guidance system has no way but to go out and go look for people to help you to live out that imagination that you have been focusing on for so long. All right? We want to avoid that. Change the internal image of ourselves. And like I said, throw some affirmations in there, the opposite of it. We do not want to see ourselves getting into confrontations with other people. We want to see ourselves treating people kindly, lovingly, and we are whatever conversations we're gonna have with them, it needs to be calmly and peacefully. We are trying to do something different from what we have always done. We have always made our lives a living hell. Now we want to make our lives a living paradise. And this is what we are working on here. And this takes work. And this is when good old practice comes in. We cannot just look at those affirmations one time and said, got it. Maybe you do. But for the most part, most of us don't. Your programming is so strong, it will erase those affirmations quickly as possible. Whatever is on your record player there, that's what it's going to play back to you. Until you change the music that's on your record player, which is your subconscious mind. That's what it is. A big old recording machine. And it records everything. Ever since you were a little bit, before you were born, it starts to record things. So the people in your environment, you copy those people. And they were downloaded information into you and you have no clue. It's later on when you grow up and be like, oh, God, I can remember kind of who I kind of picked that up from. You can see, some of that. So, your subconscious mind, big old record player. Change the music. And this is when, to record a new music, what you're going to do? Play a new music. And how do you do that? Repetition. Because you are no longer 7 years old. Sorry, you are no longer a baby. You are past 7 years old. So anything after 7 years old is the repetition. The reps, put in the reps. Your ABC, when did you learn that? Yeah, when you were a little baby. But I don't know, I should say like riding your bike. I think you probably start riding your bike, you know, maybe when you were little kids. But I'm talking like the big bikes, and to hold it in the air. I mean, balance it and ride it. That's probably when you were around 7 or so, and that's when you get on the bike and you start ride that bike over and over and over. Or let's use your car. When you get into that car, I don't know, maybe you were 14, 15, and you got around the steering wheel, and your car is like all over the place. And what happened? You have to keep on driving that car, and now you can balance your car wheel. You can even hold your car with one hand, steering wheel with one hand, and you look left, putting on your makeup, putting on your lipstick, brushing your teeth, whatever. Because you practice driving the car so much, you got good at it. So this is when these affirmations must be practiced. To play them as your new music on your new record player, which is your subconscious mind. All right? That's what we are going to be working on here. So, to change the self-image, or the internal image of ourselves, when we see ourselves fighting and arguing with other people, we bring a whole lot of problems to ourselves when we could bring a whole lot of paradise to ourselves. That needs to change. And that's what we are going to be working on. The problem is ours now. The trauma, all information, the resentment, whatever happens to us in the past, things happen. We're going to have to change that for ourselves. Don't care what happened. Maybe you were right. Maybe you were wrong. It doesn't matter at this point. You just need to make the shift. And that is what we are dealing with. It's a problem. Resentment is a problem. You cannot walk around being happy while you are resentful. The two doesn't work. They are the opposite of each other. So, working on resentment, which you can hear the voice in your head, and you can see the image in your head, you can feel it, you can feel yourself at the scene cursing this person out in the most bizarre kind of way, the worst kind of way. Okay? Or you can hear the image in your head, or you can see it, because that's three ways how your imagination work, how you visualize things, because this is visualization. And when it's negative, it's so strong and it's so intense, you can feel, you can see it, you can feel it, and you can hear it. Some of us are more audible, like me. I'm a more audible person. So I can hear myself in certain situations at certain scenes. Sometimes it's good, sometimes bad. When it's bad, I know how to throw a monkey wrench in there. Stop. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna be doing something else. So, because now I'm aware of it now. I catch it now. But when you haven't trained yourself to the point where you can catch it, it's gonna happen. You're gonna think these things. Doesn't matter. You're gonna think them. But you need to catch it and stop it in its track. You might be a more kinetic person. This meaning you can feel yourself at the scene telling Joyce what a despicable, horrible human being she is, and perhaps next thing you know, you might want to go to a fight with her. I'm not saying you shouldn't do these things. When it's necessary, when you can avoid them, you need to find a way how to go around them or deal with the problem head on, but try to deal with it in a way where both of you can walk away and nobody physically get hurt, because we are trying to avoid carrying out violence against other people at any means necessary. We are trying not to hurt other people at whatever cost. I'm sorry, in any way we can. So that's it. I don't care what kind of hurt, physical or verbal. We want to work on ourselves to the point where we are just not going around hurting people, because we ourselves are in deep pain. We are hurt, I don't know, because of what happened to us in the past. Maybe because how the way we treat people in the past, the way how they treat us. Because you see, the thing is, we don't get to dictate other people's reaction. We do not know how these people are going to react. All right? So, that's the reason why we want to keep it at a level where we don't overreact and say the wrong thing to them. So that way they can overreact and say things to us which is going to hurt us. So we want to stop that. All right? So here we go. We have to be trained to the point. And this is it. It takes work. I'm not just sitting down here telling you stuff which I believe doesn't work. These are things that I have to do these things on a daily basis. Every single day, day in, day out. I fell down. Of course I felt bad about falling down, but I have to understand it's part of the process. I'm gonna fall down and I need to bounce back, get up, and go back to training again. Because I'm trying to train myself here. One of the things that I got really good at, keeping my friends. I don't chase them away. I know how to do that. I have made a mistake in the past, and now I learn the lesson. So for if you are a resentful person, it's very difficult for you to have friends. It's very difficult for you to keep people around because you are always angry. I know, I have been through it. Angry every single day. You wake up, you go to bed angry, and you wake up angry. We want to do something about that. And this is when we are going to get into the mental exercises. This must be done. All right? So, internal image of ourselves. You see, you understand the external image. You know how to do that. You go down to the gym and hey Mia, and you do the work on your external body and you get the big muscles, big biceps, wide chest, and six pack, calves, thighs. You know you can do that externally. You know how to do the external image of yourself. So when you show up at the meeting, people be looking at you and your chest is out like this. All right? You know how to do that. What a lot of us don't know how to do is to change our internal image. As a matter of fact, most of us still don't even know that we have an internal image of ourselves. Huh? So most of us don't even know that we have an um, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Wife and kids. What is he talking about? So, okay, most of us don't even know that we have an internal image, right? So, our internal image is something that we have to work on. And this is when the exercise comes in. The same way how you go down to the gym to work on your external image, it's the same way you have to go into your mental gym to do your mental exercises to work on your internal image because we want to have good friends, great relationships. We need to overcome the poverty mindset, the poverty programming. We need to overcome all these things. And they are not going to happen. Oh, and the resentment, which what comes out of that is just pure corrosive, uh, uh, um, you know, okay, whatever I do, whatever. So these corrosive thoughts that we think and use as well, right? We want to change those because you see, a good portion of your life is controlled by your thoughts. The way how you think is the way how you feel. And we want to feel good. So we want to think better thoughts. And that's why we're going to have to work, train mentally train ourselves, go through the process and change ourselves. So that way we can wash away those corrosive thoughts. And you can see people out there talking crazy, and you are like, God, that person sounds bitter, extremely angry. Anger is good, but anger is not good when you are using it to hurt other people. Of course, get angry if something is upsetting you and you say, what the hell is going on here? And you feel your anger and you go on about your business and be like, oh, yeah, I was just pissed off. Well, whatever. Now I'm cool now, right? So go through all of that. Deal with your anger if you have to. But I'm talking about resentment anger, bitterness, where as soon as somebody says something to you, you are ready to go off and tell them how you feel. You don't, you are just so quick to say hurtful things to other people. That's what we're talking about. And that is an image of yourself you are walking around with, and you do not know how to change it. Like I said, when I was going through that, there were nobody showed up to help me. And this is when I discovered something called personal development. And from following that, I kind of figure out how to navigate and make my own changes. I kind of see what type of change I have to make, and I make them. Right? So I have to help myself through all of that. And I want you, hey, Brasileiro, right? So I want to help you through that. I want you guys to change that image of yourself and start seeing yourself living kindly, peacefully, joyfully, and lovingly with others. See yourself treating others with respect, with love, and with kindness. You cannot just do this magically. You have to train to become that person. You want to keep your friends in your life. You want to keep people around you. You want the people at your job to like you. Right? Your relationship with your kids and your wife and her family. You know what I mean? Right. And you want to get along with your family as well, because as soon as they say something to you, you might just go mad and you never talk to them again. We want to avoid making so much enemies. We don't need to make enemies. We just need to get rid of some people, and that's fine. Some people just has to go. Right? They are trouble, problems. They are problems and they are trouble for us. We just need them to go. But we don't need to make them into enemies, where we're gonna have to be firm and be strong, and you have a rage, and we don't need to do that. We're gonna work on this in a more peaceful way, and we want to get to that point. We want to train ourselves to the point where we can deal with these issues in a calm way. So when that person walk away, they don't feel like you what the fuck is wrong with this person? My height and weight. Why? Um, uh, um, I'm start getting to some of you are start becoming so annoying now with the trolling thing here. It's absolutely ridiculous which you guys come here with that stuff. I'm here talking about something that to help other people, and you guys are coming here just to troll. Stop it. Go somewhere else with the trolling and let me help people who actually need this help and the information. Bye. Just go. Bye bye. Leave. Don't come here with the trolling stuff. It's annoying and it's not helping anybody. Okay? And we are going to work, because I have to be like this towards these folks sometimes, because they are not here to help anybody in any way, shape, or form. And these people need to go. And because we are here trying to deal with a problem that a lot of people are going through, just back off with the trolling for a little bit and let people who wants to be here and hear me talk be here. Don't be so devilish. And so, because the thing is, folks, I'm a physical person. I like to practice things. You can read your you know neuroscience and tell me what they say and all of that stuff and everything, and that's fine. But I want you to tell me what to do so I can go do it, so I can get the results. I'm looking for results. And that's the reason why I decide to go more to the practical side. When I go to the gym, I do some workout sometimes. Oh, sorry about that, man. I thought you were trolling, brother. I thought you were trolling. Because I'm just tired of trolls coming here bothering me about stuff. Yes, you can do it naturally because I don't use any type of I don't even use protein powder. Very rare I do. I use it for a while and I stop. I don't yeah, I'm not a big fan of protein powder. So yes, I am 5'8" and my weight is around say 165. Sorry about that. I thought you were trolling me, man. And I just believe that. So yes, you can do it naturally. But I don't know, Atla. I don't know how to talk to you about this because I do it 7 days a week, and I do not know if you have to do it like that. So sorry. I apologize. I apologize. Because people troll me all the time, and I'm just so done with the freaking trolling when I'm trying to help other people here to get their lives on track and change their lives and become better than how they are, and people just constantly giving me hell. So people need me to talk to them, and these are the people that I want to reach and help out. So sorry about that, man. The freaking trolls makes it difficult for you guys for me to even take you guys seriously sometimes. Uh, yeah. So it's every day. I go to the gym 7 days a week. I do it every single day, and plus I try to do. I yeah. Eat rice and chicken. That's what I recommend. I eat most of the rice and chicken, so I don't have a lot of weight on. Oh. By the way, to Atla, one more thing. Add some running to your um. Add some running to your routine. Running will help you a lot. Okay. And yes, and get into the stuff that I'm talking about here as well. That will help you a lot to deal with the mental part, because I think these people who are telling you about don't eat this and don't eat that. Look, if I need to have a burger, massive burger, and a beer, I am going to do it. I don't call it cheating. Oh, it's my cheat meal. Nope. I'm going to have a burger and a beer, but the next day I am going to run 5 miles so that way I can burn it off. That's just how I deal with things like that. I am not like one of these gurus who are gonna tell you, oh, you must do this, you must do that. No, 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 no. As long as you stay the course, I want you to stay committed to it, and I want you to be disciplined. I want you to be consistent. And as long as you are doing those, you're going to be perfectly fine. Right? So, yes. And plus, also, on top of my workout, uh, sorry, man. I apologize. I thought you were really trolling me when you asked for my age and my height. Sorry, my weight and my height. I really thought you were trolling me, man. I'm like, God, here comes another troll again trying to bother me. Yeah, so sorry about that. I really apologize for it. Deeply, deeply sorry. Yeah, and I probably shouldn't have went off that way either. But it's just God. These trolls, they just coming here to just stop people who really want to hear what I'm saying, to to drive those people away. And I do not like the trolls at all, because they are just um thank you very much. I appreciate it. So, Atla, and also I combine my workout with push-ups and pull-ups as well. So you might want to throw that in there too. Throw some push-ups in there, throw some pull-ups in there. How many should you do? I don't know. I try to do at least 6 sets of 10 pull-ups a day, or five around there. I tried my best to do at least somewhere between 250 to 300 push-ups a day. I tried my best to do that as well. So yes. These are things that I do on a daily basis, and I have been doing this though for today is day 439 days since I've been running and working out. So these are some things that I can tell you. So like, I am not a guru. I am just a person who is committed, dedicated, and who is disciplined, and who is consistent. And I wanted to help out other people to yeah. Thank you very much. Allah appreciate you, man. I'm sorry. I really am. I just lost it because God, the trolls bother me so much. I just lost it tonight, and I probably shouldn't have done that. But I was just, over the trolling because I'm trying to really help people here, and it's just bothersome when other people are coming in here trying to interrupt me talking, and I'm truly trying to save some lives here because that's what I'm about. I'm about saving lives so people don't go off and go hurt themselves and go hurt other people because they are so angry and bitter and mad at the world because the world hasn't done us anything. We need to fix ourselves so that way we can live in the world among other people. That's my mission that I'm on right now is to save some lives and help you guys to train yourself so that you can become a better person, and that way you can have friends, wonderful friends, and people will love you and you will love them, and you guys will treat other and we can treat other people with the respect and the love that they so craved. Okay, so apologize for going off tonight. That was wrong. I probably should have just take it easy, and I let the trolls get to me, and yeah, it messed me up here. So sorry about that. And don't forget, folks, to like and subscribe and help out your boy to get out into the YouTube universe. And I just wanted to help you guys to get where you need to go. And this is a tough battle and this is a tough journey, but I want you guys to get on there and be committed and promise that you are going to change your life. We are going to combine physical exercises with mental exercises, and this is how we are going to smash the program, because this program here has to be, you know, it has to be broken up and dismantled. Bit by bit, piece by piece, we will deal with it. Okay. All right. Take care, guys. Talk to you soon, and bye for now.